You sure about this? I mean, it's not too late to change your mind.
I'll intercept Sonny on the way to his restaurant. It's a matter of public record. He's accosted me on Baker Street many times, and he's always armed.
Which means he could kill you before you get a chance to kill him.
I'll take my chances. And when he dies, the cops will buy that it was self-defense. Thanks to Sonny, the whole Lopez family's drive-by torching my warehouse. Something's got to give.
Yeah, but deliberately provoking Sonny and then shooting him and claiming self-defense, it seems a bit extreme. When he's getting cozy with Claire Wall.
Inconsequential.
No, not really. She walked in on Sonny trying to shoot you. Nothing happened. You handed her pictures of Sonny unloading a shipment. Nothing happened. Do you see the pattern here?
And it means something's got to give. Sonny's got to go.
Is getting rid of Sonny really worth spending the rest of your life in prison?
Take Sonny out and get away with it. I'm golden.
Or you're dead. Or you spend the rest of your life in prison.
Or I take over all of Sonny's territory in Port Charles. Think of the revenue stream, Ethan.
Tempting. But you're overlooking the fact that if you kill Sonny, Jason Morgan will dispose of you within the hour.
I gotta take care of Jason, I will.
Well, just to be clear, I can't have your back on this one. You know, I'm loyal, but I'm not suicidal. Right, I'm not gonna stand by and watch my best mate gunned down.
Killing Sonny is the only way to properly avenge my sister's death. And if I die in the process, so be it. As long as I take him with me.
So there's really no way I can talk you out of this.
Killing Sonny would make the world a better place.
For you, maybe.
For me, for his family, and for anybody who ever meant anything to him.
She's wants an introduction to Brenda. She's doing some school paper, and I'm fine with it, but it'd be nice if you did the connecting, if you know what I mean. Hey, wait, Johnny. Oh, okay. Listen, I'm here to negotiate, to make peace. Don't want to do this. You don't want to do.
My sister down. She lost her mind. Until an innocent kid had to take her out, and then you buried her like some animal. Trust me, Sonny. I want to do this.
It's okay, you're okay. I'm gonna call an ambulance. Now, who did this? Who did this to you? Tell me who shot you.
Sonny.
All right, let me get you help. Yeah. Hey, it's Domestico. Here, get me an ambulance to Baker and 4th. Yeah, also an APB out at sunny Corinthos. Consider him armed and dangerous. He just shot an unarmed man on the street.
Grab some gloves. We've got a gunshot victim on the way in.
I can page another intern if you want. Someone who won't freeze up.
You watched a friend get shot by a grieving father waving a gun. You were in shock. It happens. Maya, this patient coming in is just another trauma. You've assisted on dozens. I know you can handle this.
GSW to the chest. Go P70 over 40. Respiration 26 shallow. Stay calm. You can do this. He has lost a lot of blood. Start a second line and run in 3 units of Oneg and O2 at 6 liters. Stabilize his vitals. Type and cross for another 3 units. And let's get a DIC panel. Cindy, I'm gonna need some more fluids and blood. Maya, we gotta get some blood into Johnny before his pressure bottoms out.
All right, there was a kink in his tubing. I took care of it. Let's work on saving his life.
Told. Someone needs to notify Johnny's family, although I'm not sure anyone's left. His sister's dead, his father's in prison. I'm not burdening Olivia with this. She broke it off with him to avoid having to see him end up like this.
Yeah, well, I already called Ethan. He works for Johnny now. Thought he'd know someone to get a hold of.
Well, maybe Ethan needs to start thinking about making a career change. He barely survived the last time he got shot. Odds aren't in his favor if it happens again.
Well, Ethan loves playing the odds. Loves the cash and the challenge as well.
Can't spend it if he's dead. Remind him of that, will you?
Hey.
I'm glad you finally broke down and called. And it was only a matter of time. You know, although for the record, standing vigil over Johnny while he recovers from a gunshot doesn't really count as a date.
Johnny has been shot in the chest. Ethan, there is serious internal damage.
They're gonna make it.
Well, we're taking him to an OR as soon as we get a room available.
Hey, I was at the station when the call came in about the shooting. I'm glad you're okay.
I wasn't there when it happened.
Saves me one more statement.
You're gonna have to wait a while for Johnny to give his. He's still out.
Hey, Maya, can you do a residue test, see if there was any gunpowder on Johnny's hands or clothes?
Right.
Why? Go on, Johnny was just walking through the park and Sonny shot him.
I thought you said you weren't there. How do you know it was Sonny? So
how's he doing?
Well, Dr. Weber thinks it could go either way.
What do you think?
Intern, remember? You're just about as qualified to answer that as I am.
I want to give yourself some credit. You spent a lot more time in school than I did. You've got a fancy piece of paper to prove it.
I'm sure you can get your hands on one of those.
Yeah, but you know, a good forgery takes time. Like passports and certificates of authenticity. Now those are valuable. A diploma, nah, not as high a return as you might think.
Not like working for Johnny.
It's been a pretty profitable ride. I'd hate to see it come to an end.
So the cash is all you're concerned with. And forget the fact that he could die.
Okay, maybe it's a little callous. So I'll make you a deal here. Right, you save Johnny's life, and I'll owe you one. How's that for incentive?
I don't need incentive to save my patient's life. I mean, that's my job, Ethan. It may not be as lucrative as your line of work, but it's definitely much safer.
Oh, touched. There you go.
called the station. Looks like you were right. There's an APB on Sonny. You want to tell me how you knew he shot Johnny?
It's a logical choice. All right, Sonny's wanted Johnny out of the way ever since the trial. Okay, he wants to make Johnny pay for all the less than flattering things Johnny said on the stand.
Okay, what about Johnny? Was he planning any kind of retaliation?
Look, I don't know. Okay, let's say he was. You know, are you gonna really blame Johnny here for getting shot? How is that fair? Any change?
Well, his BP's up. Not by much. Oh, listen, I told Ethan it could go either way. 50-50 odds of Johnny living. Does that make me a liar?
Samantha Barrows to ICU staff.
Here you go, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. You know, Ethan, you're a lot like Dad. Always searching for the next con, a bigger rush. I mean, that's what working with Johnny was all about, right?
That and he pays in cash.
Yeah, but it's more than that. I mean, Johnny's become a friend. Seeing him in there with a bullet in his chest can't be easy for you.
You know, it's not like Johnny didn't see this coming.
Call extension 2110.
So who provoked who?
Which time? I mean, you're talking about when Sonny framed Johnny for the murder of Tomas Lopez and then almost got Michael shot in a drive-by? Or are you talking about the time when Sonny almost splattered Christina all over a garage with a car bomb? Johnny barely walked away with his life both times. So you tell me, when is it okay for Johnny to fight back?
Is that what he did tonight? I
understand that it's your job to keep Johnny's secrets, but it's my job to find out what really happened, okay? So I need your help here. Did Johnny meet Sonny on Baker Street by accident, or was one of them gunning for the other?
I need to go check Johnny's scans. Will you be okay sitting here for a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'll be fine. No need to worry. I mean, honestly, if I was gonna freak out and freeze, it would have happened by now.
You did great when he was brought in. You kept your cool, you troubleshot the trauma like you've been doing this for years.
So, why even ask?
Well, as well as you're doing, being here has to bring up some painful memories.
Yeah, well, I've learned my lesson. I mean, we can't save everyone, no matter how hard we try. So, I will focus on saving one person who is smart enough to turn their life around and save themselves.
You know, Baker Street is a busy block. It's close to the park, right around the corner from Sonny's restaurant. It's not exactly the best place to shoot someone and dispose of a body unless you want a witness. Come on, man. Was Johnny hanging around hoping for a chance to get in Sonny's face? Push his buttons until he pulled out a gun? Or was Sonny waiting for Johnny?
I don't know. Okay, like I said, I wasn't there.
It doesn't matter if you were there if you know something. But you're just gonna keep quiet, aren't you? Out of loyalty to Johnny. That tells me everything I need to know right there.
This is not about loyalty. Okay, my friend is lying in there with a bullet in his chest because of Sonny. Now, are you gonna go find Sonny? Why don't you ask him what happened?
Dr. O'Leary, 2OR. Dr. Kyle O'Leary, 2OR.
Easy, easy, easy. You're in the hospital, okay? We're gonna fix you right up.
Good luck.
So what happened?
The bullet's still in your chest. That's why it hurts to breathe. Dr. Weber will be taking you to surgery soon. Okay?
Call cardiologist. Nurse Diane.
Call.
Call
Well,
cardiologist.
Ethan knows. He's waiting outside. Is there anyone else you want to see?
Olivia.
All right. I'll call her right now.
No. Ethan.
Okay, sure. Hey, Johnny's conscious.
Oh, looks like I owe you. How should I pay up?
We'll talk terms later. Right now, Johnny wants to see you. Keep it short. He's still pretty weak.
Diana said I told you so.
It's a terrible, terrible choice of words, considering you came damn close. So, I thought the whole plan was for you to kill Sonny. How the hell did you screw that up?
You were right.
Nah, don't get all sentimental on me, mate. Come on, this is just a flesh wound. No, you should try getting shot in the throat. That's
That's funny.
We have to go.
You still think this is self-defense?
He just lost consciousness.
They're prepping OR3 for him. Behar's gonna meet me up there.
How's it look?
We're doing our best.